Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Virtual Preschool. I am so glad you have decided to join me for circle time today. Let's see what the day of the week is. The last day of school we had was Monday, Tuesday. So today is Wednesday. So let's move that rainbow arrow down to Wednesday. All right, who remembers the name of our month? May, yes. So let's go ahead and count those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, what comes next? 18, yes. Oh, and we need to do the pattern. Let's see here. Blue flower, pink flower, bird, bird. Blue flower, what comes next? Pink flower, yes. So we have a number 18 with a pink flower on it. All right, so that was yesterday. That was a 3's class day. 16, 17, 18, what comes next? 19. All right, so here we go. Blue flower, pink flower, bird, bird. Blue flower, pink flower, bird. Yes, so we have a number 19 with a bird on it. All right, so let's say the whole date. Today is Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. All right, now we need to look out the window and check the weather. So when you look out your window, is it partly cloudy, cloudy, sunny, windy, rainy, stormy, or snowy? All right, and if you step out the door, does it feel burning hot, hot, warm, cool, cold, or freezing cold? And don't forget to check the temperature on your weather app. All right, so this week we have been talking all about art, right? Not any certain artist or certain kind of art, but just all different kinds of art. So let's see what our book is in our mystery envelope today. Okay, so this book is another new one to me this year. This book is called Art. That's what we're talking about, right? Art. Now this book is pretty short and simple, but I thought it was kind of cute. So let's see what happens in this book. This is Art. So this kid's name is Art. There are actually people whose names are Art. A lot of times if somebody's name is Arthur, they might go by the name Art, the nickname Art. And this is Art. Art and his art. Can you tell them apart? When art is in play, get out of art's way. He zigs, he zags, he really gets wired. There's no stopping art when art is inspired. He draws scribbles that squiggle. Dots, red, yellow, blue. Splotches with blotches. And the curliest cue. Art stares at the paper and uses his noodle. Do you know what that means if somebody says they're using their noodle? It means they're using their brain, they're thinking to conjure up a perfect doodle. And doodles need houses, trees, and cool cars, a dog, a moon, and a billion bright stars. Art draws and draws till he flops in a heap, and among his creations he falls fast asleep. Now let's be quiet to try something we've heard. A picture is worth 1,000 words. And when he awakes a little bit later, Art sees his art on the refrigerator. Held there by magnets, stars, and a heart, put there by mother, because mother loves art. So I thought that was a pretty cool book. Short and sweet. All right, you know what? I just realized I forgot to grab these crayons. Here we go. All right, so let me show you what I have to show you today. In your packet, you have 2 sets of symmetry drawing pictures, all right? Remember the symmetry butterfly we did the other day, where we drew the other half, and then we put paint on one side and folded it and pulled it apart, and both sides were the same, right? Symmetry is when one side is the same as the other side, just like our bodies, right? One side is the same as the other side. Well, these are more drawings to do with symmetry, all right? There's a set that are made to use if you're right-handed, and there's a set made to use if you are left-handed. Now, some kids haven't decided what hand they want to use yet, and some kids use both hands. Some people use both hands for their whole lives. That's called being ambidextrous. So you are welcome to use both of these sets or just one, whatever you are more comfortable doing, okay? So I am right-handed, so I'm going to use the right-handed one right now. And I'm just going to show you an example on one of them, okay? So just like the butterfly, you are going to draw the other half of each of the pictures on your paper, okay? So this one is shapes. So I'm going to draw the other half of the circle, the other half of the triangle, the other half of the heart, the other half of the square, the other half of the diamond, and the other half, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of, oopsie, I had a little trouble with that one. Oops. There we go. All right. So that is what you do with all the pictures. You draw the other half of them. All right. And if you want to color them in, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. All right. Then the other activity I have to show you today is the letter and sounds chart. So you have something that looks like this in your packet. Yours is not laminated. Mine is. So you will need, let me show you what we have. Actually, we have the picture cards that have the beginning letter sounds. We have the letter and sounds chart, and we have a helpful little sheet for your parents or grandparents to look at to figure out which pictures go with which letters, all right? Because sometimes pictures can be called more than one, have more than one name. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to pull this out. Pull out one picture. Okay, so this is a picture of rain. Rain. So I would put that one under the the R. Right there. Okay. Let me try another one here. What do we want to have? Here we go. Here is a picture of an astronaut. astronaut goes with letter A. All right, so that is what you will do. You will match up the picture cards with the letter that they start with. All right, if you know your letter sounds, you might be able to do this by yourself. If you don't know all your letter sounds yet, that is okay. Your parents or grandparents can help you. There are actually 2 picture cards for every letter sound. So you can use them together or separate. And that's why also there is a list for parents to help if they want to separate them out. All right, so that is the other activity I have to share with you today. That is all I have to share with you today, so I hope you have a great rest of your day. Today we have a play date at 10:30 at, I think it's Ford Park, something. Look up in your email. I have to double check exactly where I'm going to. It's a park I've never been to before. So hopefully I will see a lot of you there. Bye everyone.